what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hey, good morning, Vail. This is a live shot from Patrol Headquarters at Beaver Creek. A very snowy live shot as we kick things off this morning. A lot of clouds out there and a lot of fresh snow as well. Very much feeling like a winter morning here in the Vail Valley. But we do have some clearing toward the end of the week. We're going to let you know what's going on with that local weather forecast. And we're also going to let you know what's going on with some great events throughout the valley. Hey, good morning. I'm Ashley Prill. I'm your host here in the studio. We also have Mark Sassy out on an epic morning adventure this morning. Now, you know, we just past Memorial Day weekend, we had Blues, Brews, and Barbecue taking place, and up next is the GoPro Mountain Games. We've been looking forward to this for months and months and months, and now it is officially 8 days away. Now, if you've never been before, or maybe you've been, but you still haven't signed up for some of the great events, you want to go to mountaingames.com. That's where you're going to find the list of everything that you can participate in. There's still quite a few events that are open, and as you can see, the prices range, you know, from everything from $35 to obviously $320. So there really is something that's going to be able to fit just about every budget. And also it's really going to be able to fit your family or just your own personal needs. And just a great way to get out there to challenge yourself, to kick off the summer and to enjoy some of the best ways to recreate here in the Vail Valley, all in one place. So it kicks off on June 6th. It'll be going through June 9th. There's going to be free live music. Of course, even if you don't decide to compete yourself, you can go and you can be a great spectator. And it's just so fun to watch. It's so fun to be a part of. So again, mountaingames.com to get signed up for all of the events. Now, we have my roving reporter this morning, Mark Sassy. From what I understand, he has taken himself down to the river this morning. Mark, it has got to be very chilly down there. I didn't even know that people went fly fishing in the winter until I met you. But apparently this is the thing. You do this when it's cold?
And it's, yeah, that's right. And it's tough to say fly fishing in the winter because it is the 28th day of May. It's almost June. But with a little bit of snow on the ground, those cool temperatures, it is cool down here. It's fun though to see finally the river levels honestly starting to come up. We've been waiting for the snow to start to melt to really set us up for summertime. And once the rivers get big and dirty, they're kind of inaccessible for fly fishing for a period of time. And they're up. We'll talk about that during my epic mornings today. I'm going to go and fish a little bit. But let's give you some details about getting prepared for the next ski season. The Epic Pass is on sale, and there is a plethora of different Epic Passes that are available depending upon what your needs are and where you live and where you like to ski or snowboard and the amount of time you can actually spend to do that and what kind of money you have to make that investment. New this year for the Epic Pass family is Epic for Everyone, which is a game changer of sorts. So you don't need to buy a full Epic Pass. You can customize the Epic Day Passes depending upon where you're going to ski and how much you're going to ski, and you can continually add on to that. The Epic Pass family also offers the Military Pass. They also offer College Pass programs for college students. Epic for Everyone is really the program, and on the Epic Pass website you're going to find right now the full Epic Pass, $939, gets you unlimited access to a lot of ski resorts around the country and access around the world, believe it or not. You can go to Australia, you can go to Japan. Pretty amazing. Check out that Epic Pass, and you don't have to wait until the winter time to use it. You can actually use it starting this summer, even right here in Vail, for access to get up on Vail for bike hauls and for scenic chairlift rides and Gandhi rides up to Adventure Ridge for epic discovery. Go to epicpass.com for more of that information. So my plan today, I'm going to take some time, stand by the river. I'm not going to get too far in the river because water levels are up and you need to be safe when you're out here. Maybe throw a streamer, try to catch a few trout. We'll see how it is. But coming up on the show, we've got Walking Mountains coming into the studio. We have the Eagle County Animal Shelter coming into the studio. We've got a book report for you. We got a close look at that weather. Is it gonna snow again? What are we up against? When is the sun gonna shine? And lots of details about the GoPro mountain game. So stay tuned, fill up that coffee, grab a comfy seat on the couch, and we will be right back.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvale.com.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh God! Oh no!
For all your car's big O no's, there's always a big O yes. Get up to $70 off select sets of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires, plus up to $120 in additional mail-in rebates when using your Big O card.
You work hard for your weekend, so make the most of it through Bustang, a service designed by CDOT to change the way you move. Bustang delivers passengers to destinations throughout the state, 7 days a week. So whether you want to spend your Saturday touring a brewery in Fort Collins, seeing friends in Colorado Springs, or climbing a peak near Vail, you only need to grab the reins and go. Weekend service is now available on all routes.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Out here on the Eagle River, let me just show you real quickly. This right here, we'll talk more about it. This is Bob the Bridge. We're going to talk about that in a little bit, tell you how it got its name. We have cloudy skies out here first thing this morning. There was snow at my house in Edwards on the ground. Not really any snow here around the Avon area, but there's a good chance for rain and snow, mixed precipitation on and off throughout the day. Our forecast, today's an unstable day. We are in the middle of a winter weather advisory, people. So it's so hard to believe being the end of May, but that's our crazy weather. For Vail's forecast, we are going to see temperatures around 8 o'clock this morning, about 24 degrees. We'll get into the afternoon hours, and it should warm up into the mid-30s for your high temperature for the day. These temperatures are going to be at the base of Vail, right there, right around the Sitzmark Lodge, believe it or not, right next to the International Bridge. A pretty good percentage of some rain or some snow or some mixed precipitation, about 90%. This evening, our evening lows, not much warmer than our morning highs that we saw today. 28 degrees for a low temperature tonight, and about a 60% chance of continued mixed precipitation, probably more in the form of snow. This system will pass on through eventually, believe it or not. Denver temperatures, not a lot warmer. 54 in Denver today, Vail about 41 degrees, Avon 42 degrees, and Eagle 48. That's what it looks like around Colorado, and cloud cover and snow and rain on and off everywhere. We're going to start to see things lighten up by the weekend. Friday, a little bit of sunshine, but for the most part, winter weather advisory in effect right now. We want to thank GMC for providing you with that weather report. They are the exclusive partner for Vail Resorts. Back to the studio, Ashley has Breckenridge conditions coming up next.
Hey, yeah, so Breckenridge is looking really good. Now, they are not open today. They did close they were initially supposed to close yesterday. That was the end of their season. But what they've decided to do, because they've had over 450 inches season to date, is they're going to extend their season for this coming weekend and also for June 8th and 9th. So we have June 1st and 2nd where you can get out there, you can do some skiing and riding and enjoy Breck's spring finale, which will be awesome. And then we also have, of course, this coming weekend. So it really is a lot of fun, especially if you enjoy some intermediate and advanced terrain. What's open right now is peaks 6, 7, and 8. So again, they won't be open until Saturday and Sunday. But if you just have not had enough skiing and riding, this is going to be a great time for you to get out there and really, experience skiing and riding in June in Colorado. Gotta love it, right? And if you have missed out on some of the spring finale events, let's take a look back.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
My name is Eric Jackson, 4-time kayaking world champion. Welcome to my next adventure here along the Caney Fork River in Rock Island, Tennessee. The WSD F30 features wearable maps in full color display. I can download these maps to navigate offline in any environment or create a track log along the routes that I choose to explore. The Casio ProTrek WSD F30 smartwatch is the perfect companion when the time calls for outdoor adventure technology.
All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing.
I'm Tyra Redrood.
And I'm Josh Lautenberg. We're the owners of Engel & Volkers. Welcome to our new shop in Vail Village. Engel & Volkers is an international global real estate company that started in 1977 in Hamburg, Germany. There are 735 shops in 36 countries on 5 continents with over 7,000 advisors worldwide. We were previously known as Sun & Alp Real Estate throughout the Vail Valley. It was a very successful luxury real estate firm. We're now Engel & Volkers because we wanted to offer our brokers and also our clients the best possible capabilities and services. For our brokers, they now have cutting-edge technology that they can use to better serve the clients. For our sellers, they have global marketing and exposure for their property internationally around the world and throughout the United States at shops where our buyers come from to the Vail Valley. And for our buyers, we have access to the finest properties, not only in the Vail Valley, but the entire world. The international network of Engel & Volkers is a huge benefit to our company, but primarily a huge benefit to our sellers. Because of our international presence and our presence nationwide, we can now market and advertise our listings well outside the Vail Valley, and particularly in markets where Vail Valley buyers come from, such as Texas, New Jersey, New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Connecticut. We have a lot more exposure to buyers, and we can reach a lot more buyers because of this incredible network that we have. And with 7,000 advisors worldwide, all 7,000 of those folks know what properties that we have for sale here in the Vail Valley. Engel & Volkers came to Vail because they know the Vail Valley is growing as an international destination. They also know that as the former Sun & Alp Real Estate, we have a wonderful location here in the heart of Vail Village where buyers from all over the world walk by and come in and ask questions and inquire about real estate. We offer premium service at all price points, which is an Engel & Volkers philosophy worldwide. So we work with properties in Vail Village all the way down to Eagle Ranch. We work with primary homeowners to second, third, and fourth homeowners. We particularly focus on the luxury real estate market throughout the valley. As an Engel & Volkers shop in Vail, we'd like you to come in, feel welcome into our shop, have a coffee or a bottle of water, and sit down with us and talk about real estate or just talk about the lifestyle in the Vail Valley. We find we're very different from all the other real estate firms in the Vail Valley because not only do we have a large international presence, we're also a small boutique shop that can offer the highest level of personal service to our clients. We really have the best brokers, I think, in the Vail Valley, all 16 of us. We have a combined 100 years of real estate experience here in the Vail Valley and over $1 billion in sales. Our primary goal as Engel & Volkers in Vail is to provide the highest level of customer service to our buyers and sellers. We know the Valley really well, we know the real estate market very well, and so we've always been able to do that and we'll continue to do that. We also want to make sure that we're providing our listings with the highest level of international exposure worldwide.
Here at Engel & Volkers, we guarantee the best possible customer service.
So please come visit us in our Vail Village shop so we can help you find your dream home.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
We have a winter weather advisory that's in effect until midnight tonight, but only above 9,000 feet. So that's where things are going to get tricky if you're going to be out there on the road. Some slippery conditions, some hazardous conditions, but down to about 6,500 feet, which is right around the elevation for Eagle, we could still see that snowfall. So today we're going to be seeing those temperatures right around 8 o'clock at 24 degrees and then eventually warming up into the 30s. Balmy today, but we do have about a 90% chance of kind of this rain snow mixture. And then tonight our sunset at 8:25, but look for also that snow to continue, and once we get to midnight, that's when that winter weather advisory is going to be expiring. So if you're going to be traveling today, especially over the Vail Pass area, because that is significantly above 9,000 feet, you want to make sure you're taking your time. And you know, we got word from one of our lovely employees who's directing the show this morning that wildlife is about, so just be careful with that too. 41 degrees for the high in Vail, 42 in Avon, 48 in Eagle today, and then down along the Front Range temperatures will be in the 50s, but a lot of moisture across the entire state. Now as we look ahead in our forecast, we continue to see that moisture for both Wednesday and for Thursday, but diminishing, and also those temperatures starting to warm up at least back into the 40s. So we'll be seeing just some afternoon showers expected for Wednesday and Thursday, so it could be a good time to get outside nice and early tomorrow for some type of adventure. But then look at this, as we head into the weekend, temperatures getting back into the 60s, some sunshine on the way, and man, it's gonna be a good time to be here and to be getting out for the first day of June. It's quickly approaching. All right, that's a look at what's happening with that local weather forecast. Coming up next, we're gonna have a closer look at what's going on with the roads.
This road report is brought to you by Big O Tires, the team you trust, with locations in Avon, Frisco, Glenwood Springs, and Basalt.
All right, we want to thank Big O Tires in advance for providing everybody today and every day with these road reports. They've got some great deals right now on a set of 4 tires. I think you can save $100 instant savings on tires, so keep that in mind. They're located right in Eaglevale. Give them a call. Go to bigotires.com for more information. Roads today, going to be some snow at the higher elevations once again on Vail Pass, Eisenhower, and Johnson tunnels, and the snow will continue to fall on and off, so give yourself extra time if you are traveling. And also keep your head on a swivel. Be aware at these lower elevations, plenty of wildlife you're going to find on the roadways right now. Right around my home in Edwards, there's a family of deer. I don't know if you call them a herd, but a bunch of deer. Usually where there's one animal, you're going to find more, so don't think you're out of the woods once you pass by that one animal, and they get spooked. Deer are around. There was a carcass of a parent right now, and with this funky weather, they're seasonally confused just like we all are because of the snow, and they're coming down to the lower elevations to eat the grubs and the buds off the trees and the fresh, clean grass. So be advised on that. If you need to check out road travel, finding out if there's any delays, any construction delays, any accidents, ecalert.org on your mobile device. You sign up for that. It's free, very handy. You can also go to cotrip.org. That's our state website for the entire state with all the roadways, any work being done. Locally, you can dial 511 or 479-2226 from your mobile device to find out more of what's happening, but snow is in the forecast. This road report brought to you once again by Big O Tires. We're taking a break, then we're going to head to Eaglevale and check out their golf course. We'll be right back.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh God. Oh no.
For all your car's Big O no's, there's always a Big O yes. Get up to $70 off select sets of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires, plus up to $120 in additional mail-in rebates when using your Big O card.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor and let us put you in the spirits.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
My name is Eric Jackson, 4-time kayaking world champion. Welcome to my next adventure here along the Caney Fork River in Rock Island, Tennessee. The WSD F30 features wearable maps in full color display. I can download these maps to navigate offline in any environment or create a track log along the routes that I choose to explore. The Casio ProTrek WSD F30 smartwatch is the perfect companion when the time calls for outdoor adventure technology.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Welcome to Signature Hole. Our adventures today have brought us to the community of Eaglevale, and we are at the Eaglevale Golf Club. Now, Eaglevale Golf Club has been around for decades. There's a lot of history here, and it's a beautiful course, and they have a lot of options for everybody. We're going to give you a little tour around the course. We're also going to find out what the director of golf, Ryan Flam, thinks is his favorite hole. Ryan, good to see you.
Thanks, Mark.
So let's talk a little bit about this course. It's been around for how long?
Yeah, since the mid-70s is when they first designed it. They came down in the area and saw the land and saw what creative opportunities they had to put an awesome championship golf course out here. So it's been around for quite a few years, but has developed nicely into just a great overall fun course for everyone to play.
So 18 holes of golf, then you also have a par 3 course located just steps away from here.
Just down the road from us is our short par 3 course, which has 9 holes on it. And it's a great course for beginners or people that just want to play for about an hour or so. The longest hole is only about 130 yards long. It also has a new fun game called foot golf on the Willow Creek par 3 course. You actually kick a soccer ball towards a bigger hole and try to keep score just like you would in regular golf. So something a little bit different for a lot of different kinds of play out there.
I love it. That's way too fun. All right, if you had to pick one hole here at the Eagleville Golf Club that would be your signature hole, what would that be?
Well, you know, that's a great question because we have so many good ones, but I think that hole number 18 is my personal favorite, and a lot of the visitors that come to the golf course really like to play that hole time and time again, and that one really stands out in my mind.
Can you take time out of your day and we can go play the entire hole from start to finish?
I think that sounds great. Let's grab our clubs.
That sounds great, Ryan. Thank you.
Great day.
I know, it is a great day. Number 18 has no idea what's in store for it. Here we come. So Ryan, 7,805 feet in elevation at this tee box for 18. What does that mean for us when we're teeing off, what to expect?
Yeah, well, first of all, it's a great finishing hole, par 5, elevated tee box. You've got about 100-foot elevation drop into the fairway there. I like to hit hybrid here because if I hit driver, I'm going to go too far and get a little bit some trouble as it gets a little bit more narrow.
Would you mind taking the honors and teeing off, showing us what it's all about?
Absolutely. Sounds
all right,
great.
Sounds good.
Boom. Right there. Good swing.
See that?
Look at that. We're in the fairway. Nice. That'll play.
That's a heck of a shot, Ryan. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There it is, Ryan. You jarred that one. Thank you for letting us come out and play. Nice work.
You got it.
Like this hole number 18. People want to come and play Eagleville, what would you recommend?
Yeah, we appreciate coming out. I think the best place to find us is going to be on our website, www.eaglevalegolfclub.com.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
You are looking at a live shot of Beaver Creek this morning, and we still have a little bit of snow falling right now. We're continuing to see that snow throughout the day today. We are still under a winter weather advisory until midnight tonight, and we could still see an additional 5 to 10 inches above 9,000 feet. So if you are maybe excited to get back over to Breckenridge to do some skiing and riding this coming weekend, they should hopefully have some nice fresh snow waiting for you. But we will be seeing most of that snow again above 9,000 feet, but still that potential to see it all the way down to 6,500 feet, which is right around that elevation at the town level of Eagle. So just keep that in mind. We do have a few rogue flakes flying here on the back patio right now. Now, our temperatures this morning are definitely feeling very much like winter. We're going to be seeing those temperatures in the 30s, and we will potentially be seeing those temperatures warming up all the way to about 34 degrees today. So it's really going to be a good day to bundle up and to just be prepared for those much chillier conditions. Now, we'll continue to see that snow and rain kind of mixture off and on throughout the entire day, and our sunset tonight will be at 8:25 p.m. with our overnight lows in the 20s. Now, if you were, let's say, planning on getting out for a snowshoe or something along those lines, above 10,000 feet today, our mid-mountain conditions will also be in the low 30s, and down in town, we could potentially see those temperatures reaching into the upper 40s in Eagle, 50s down in Denver, and it's just going to be a very wintry kind of day. But that moisture continues for Wednesday and for Thursday with some afternoon showers, and then by the time we get into the weekend, we will be seeing sunshine once again, partly cloudy skies by Friday with only a 20% chance of moisture, and then we're looking at some sunshine also persisting through the weekend and getting back up to about 60 degrees by Sunday. So it looks like this weekend is going to be a lot of fun to plan some outdoor activities, and it's all brought to you by Beaver Creek. By the way, coming up at Beaver Creek, I don't know if you have prepared yourself for their lineup this summer, but they have some really amazing things going on. Starting in July, they're going to have their movies Under the Stars. Those are free. Those are going to be taking place up on the lawn by the Buckaroo Gondola. They also have free yoga on Wednesdays from 4 to 5 o'clock. And then they have the rodeo that's going to be kicking off on June 20th. So get excited for that. Now, I'm excited to see what Mark Sassy has up his sleeve for his epic morning adventure this morning. The guy, I tell you what, he has some guts to be down in the river today. I'm nope, too much of a sissy, too chilly for me, but let's see what he's up to.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Christie Sports Local Bike Shop, with the Valley's newest full-service bike shop in Westvale and rental bikes available in Vale Village.
Just so you know, Ash, I'm not actually standing in the river. I'm not going to take that chance, and I just did a water temperature check. Water temperatures are about 40 degrees, so cold. I want to introduce you to Bob right here, this bridge. I want to tell you a quick little story about Bob the Bridge, which goes over the Eagle River, connects basically the base of Beaver Creek to the town of Avon. Back in October of 1991, there was a guy by the name of Louis Sullivan, and he was in our local record store, and the proprietor of the record store was having a contest to name the bridge, and just out of nowhere, this guy Louis came up with the name Bob. He submitted the name, and there were 84 names that were to be chosen, to be working from, to find the perfect name, and the community of Avon chose Bob, to call it Bob the Bridge. So then Louis Sullivan ended up winning a $250 gift certificate to the music store. Bob connects us to Christie Sports, which is providing you with this epic morning. We are taking a quick break. I am going to fit you in just a minute, but after this break, just around the corner, you're going to find a great little bed and breakfast close to the Eagle River called the Mine House. We're going to take you in there. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vale Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vale for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvale.com.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional
Our travels today have brought us to Avon, Colorado, close to Nottingham Lake, Right here, you're gonna find a quaint little bed and breakfast called the Mine House. So we're gonna head on inside and meet Tamara. She's the innkeeper, and she's also the chef, and she makes up an amazing feast every day for breakfast. I can smell some fresh bread out here right now. We're gonna go find out what Tamara has cooking.
Hi, Mark. Come in.
Hi, Tamara.
Welcome to Mine House.
Thank you very much. It's nice to be here.
Good to have you. Come on in. Let's go upstairs.
Oh, this sounds great. Thank you. Oh, Tamara, I love this space. A lot of natural light, and you actually have some great views of Beaver Creek Mountain,
Yes.
which is about 10 minutes away.
Yes, we're right on the Avon skier shuttle route,
Oh, yeah.
so you can be up there in no time.
So tell us about the Mine House. Tell us what you have here.
We have 18 bedrooms.
Okay.
Each bedroom has its own bathroom. I make breakfast in the morning every day.
I love that. And this is kind of neat because you have a lot of space for people to enjoy, play games, watch TV shows, and you also have kitchens for people to cook their own
We
food. But
do.
why would they even want to do that with your cooking?
I don't know.
I smell the bread. It smells great. You mind taking me into the kitchen and show me what you're making today?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
go.
Sounds great. Tamara, we're in the kitchen now where all the magic happens, and
Yeah.
it smells great. You have a bunch of food prepared already. So along with the basic necessities that people need for breakfast, you have some very special things that you're known for here. You want to tell us about it?
I make a potato waffle.
A potato waffle.
Yes.
Can you walk us through the process and tell me what it's all about?
Let's look right here. So we get tater tots.
Okay,
And
tater tots. I
line
love those.
a waffle iron with them. I spent some time in the Midwest, and so this is a
Look, you have a
Midwest
total-
inspiration.
You
there.
totally did that so fast. Okay. And then you clamp it down like a regular waffle.
Yep. How do you like your eggs cooked, Mark?
I'll go with over easy.
All right, and I like to cook with some butter.
Okay, I love butter.
Yeah, extra flavor there.
Oh yeah. Okay, so cracking some eggs. You're gonna make the eggs.
Yep.
Sausage. When I walked in, I saw a couple bread makers. You had some bread being made. What kind
Yeah.
of bread were you making for
So
this day?
I had a guest say, I really like rye bread.
Okay.
So I'm making her some rye bread.
I love rye bread. I don't think I've ever had it made homemade. I'm excited to try that too.
I think this is my best one.
So the eggs look like they're almost done. What's happening in the waffle iron?
The waffle is done.
Oh, look at this.
Yes.
All right. So this goes on the plate, and then you have some garnishes here.
Yes, we're going to put a little bit of cheese, and then eggs go on the top.
Eggs go on top of that.
Yep.
What a happy stack of love right here. Look
Yes.
at this.
And then when you're in Colorado, you have to have green chili. Oh, and some sausage.
Oh, and some sausage. Throw a little
Yes,
sausage
let's
on there.
have a
There we
piece
go.
of sausage.
Put a piece of sausage on there. This is your
Potato waffle.
potato waffles. What do you think? Can we go sit down and I can
Let's
try
eat
this?
it. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Here we have some hot German rye bread.
Fresh out of the oven and
Yes.
some butter. I love it. Please
Butter.
sit down.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so Tamara, we have the fresh bread. We have cinnamon rolls and bagels and everything else you could imagine. And then sandwiches for lunch?
Lunch, yeah.
Okay.
So if you order them, we'll send you a bag lunch to spend your afternoon.
That's a great idea. People could take that skiing in the wintertime. They could take it biking or, say, fly fishing in the summer. And then these are those amazing
Potato waffles.
potato waffles.
Yeah.
I need to dig in and check this
All
out.
right,
This looks
let's-
so great. I'm so excited to try this. If people want to book a room, they want to stay with you, what's the best way to go about doing that?
Go on our website, minehouseusa.com.
That's MEINHAUSUSA.com.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
All right, the Memorial Day sidewalk sales may be over at the outlets at Silverthorne, but the savings continue. Right now, especially if you have some little ones in your life, they're doing doorbusters that start at $5 at Oshkosh B'gosh. So if you want to head on over there, get some great deals on those summertime clothes and get all stocked up for the little guys, it would be a good time to do that. And today would be a great day to do some shopping, but you want to make sure that you are very careful heading over to the outlets at Silverthorne. They're located right at exit 205, just over Vail Pass. So very similar temperatures between Vail and Silverthorne. So expect to see those highs in the 40s, but we do have a very strong chance, as you can see, 90% chance of moisture throughout the day today in Vail and Avon, 50% chance in Eagle, and then down along the Front Range today, about an 80% chance of moisture. So a lot of moisture across the state, and that is because we are under winter weather advisory until midnight tonight, and that's really for areas above 9,000 feet. But in those areas, we could still see about 5 to 10 inches of snowfall, and that includes Vail Pass. So maybe just wait until tomorrow to get on over to the outlets at Silverthorne. Now we're going to be seeing that moisture continue for Wednesday and for Thursday, and if you want to get some really cute rain gear, again, outlets at Silverthorne. And then as we head into the weekend, we have some nice sunshine on the way and temperatures reaching back into the 60s by the time we get to Sunday. So things are looking really nice for the weekend. But a big thank you to the outlets at Silverthorne. You can find 30 to 70% off name brands every single day, and it's right along the Blue River. It's a beautiful setting. If you haven't been before, make sure to put it on your list of things to do while you're here in town. Coming up, we're going to take a look at a really cool event that our local libraries put on each and every spring, and then we also have Walking Mountain Science Center on the way.
My friends keep me on the go, even when my back pain says stop.
New Aspercreme Warming Patch. Medicated warmth that's not bulky. Relieves pain up to 8 hours with no odor.
All we smell is fresh air.
New Aspercreme Warming Patch and Gel.
This fall, pay tribute to the godfather of skiing in Warren Miller's Face of Winter, presented by Volkswagen. Continue the legacy at the official kickoff to winter. Tickets are on sale now. Go to warrenmiller.com. It's a tradition you don't want to miss.
Warren Miller's Face of Winter and other classic Warren Miller films are now available for purchase on Blu-ray and DVD from the Warren Miller Gear Store. Go to warrenmiller.com or buy digitally on iTunes, Amazon, or Google Play.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Hi, welcome to Books in Bloom, Eagle Valley Library District's premier author event, where we connect authors and readers and fellow literary lovers in an afternoon celebrating the literary word. Attendees get to eat delicious food while listening to their favorite authors speak about their creative writing process and their inspirations in becoming authors. They also get to ask their burning questions and get a signed copy of their books from these authors.
I come up to Books in Bloom every year with 2 other friends, and we drive up from Denver because we love to read and we love authors, and there are always great authors here every year that we've been here.
I didn't ask when she was due.
This is an intimate author event. You know, it's not very big. You could talk to the authors while you're having your delicious food, and you can ask them lots of questions, and it's just I don't know, it's interesting. It's fun to see the authors.
The setting and Lydia really kind of merged. Pat, you want to write 2 Pat?
Come for the setting, but stay for the people. I mean, it's just a really fun location and beautiful surroundings, but it's the people here who are really engaged and will make a trip worth it.
To learn more about what your Eagle Valley Library District has to offer, go to evld.org.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
All right, I get your fly fishing report now. Right below Bob the Bridge, our river flows in Avon, about 900 cubic feet per second. We're starting to see some of the snow melt. River levels are starting to come up, so the river is changing dramatically for a period of a handful of weeks. So where you would normally fish is not where you'd fish during the runoff. We've got snow flurries falling out here also. I want to talk about what I'm going to fish with today. Now, typically this time of the year, fish are anxious to start eating. We have the rainbows that are in full spawn, so they're very aggressive to protect their brood of eggs. Streamer fishing is very productive this time of the year. This particular streamer, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Looks like a big fuzzy thing. It's called a Flugen Zombie. It's articulated, it has more than one hook, and it wiggles a lot. Now, when this particular fly gets wet, I'm going to show you the change that it looks like. Once it gets a little bit wet here, I'm going to get that thing in the water and show you. Now, it takes on a different silhouette. Once it's wet, it looks more like a bait fish swimming through the water. Look at how that's changed. Now, fish are very aggressive on streamers and bait fish this time of the year, and they usually hit them with a vengeance, so be prepared for that. When you're fishing streamers, it's easier from a boat when you're floating down the middle, casting to the bank and then stripping it back. But if you're wade fishing with streamers, you're looking for any place where there's calm and idle water where the fish can stay and be protected from the faster currents. So spots like this along the edges, not necessarily right here, but where there's calm water, where the fast water meets the calm water, behind the rocks where you have the eddies, any place where you're going to find a spot where the fish may find a little bit of solitude to be protected from the faster currents. I'm going to fish here in just a little bit. We're taking a break though. That's your fly fishing report from the Eagle. I've got a weather report coming up, and we also have Walking Mountain Science Center in the studio. We'll be right back.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
You visit the mountains for a reason. You work hard, you play hard, you earn your turns. You want to stay active. That's where we come in. If you're the type of person who likes to visit the mountains to relax and play, then you're our type of person. We specialize in treating mountain injuries for mountain people. So if you want to get back to biking, skiing, and playing in beautiful Colorado, come see the surgeons mountain locals and visitors have trusted for over 30 years. Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and Facebook.
It's snowing out, everybody. If you're just waking up and you haven't looked out the window yet, the snow level has dropped down to about 7,400 feet. That's kind of our elevation right here in Avon. And we are in the middle of a winter weather advisory. So the snow will, believe it or not, continue, especially at those higher elevations where we have those cooler temperatures. So the further up in elevation you go, if you're driving up towards Vail Pass, up and over Vail Pass, the Eisenhower and Johnson Tunnel areas, expect to see more snow, impacted visibility, and slower traffic speeds. So give yourself a little bit of extra time if you are traveling today. The snow we're seeing falling right now is not going to stick on the ground right at this elevation, but it may make for some moisture on the roadways, some splashback on the roadways. And if it gets a little bit cooler, which our temperatures aren't going to get much warmer in the Vail area than 34 degrees today, definitely could make for some slick conditions on the road. So keep that in mind and give yourself, once again, that extra time. 24 to start in Vail, 34 for the high temperature, a 90% chance of moisture coming down. Mixed moisture, I'm going to say a little mixture of rain and snow, depending upon the day and where you are. Tonight we'll see a low of about 28 degrees. a good chance of more snowfall continuing. Sun setting at 8:25 tonight. Even though we're not going to see it pretty much all day long, it will be setting at about 8:25. If you're headed over to do some skiing or snowboarding this next weekend at Breckenridge, they continue to pick up snow. They are going to be open for the first 2 weekends of June, but they're going to close Monday through Friday. So today, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Breckenridge will be closed. They're going to open again for the weekend. Today, snow possible at Breckenridge, 30 degrees mid-mountain. Their mid-mountain elevation is a little over 11,000 feet, so definitely higher in elevation there. And then we'll see maybe some sunshine likely possible to return by Friday to the valley. We're taking a break. We've got Walking Mountain Science Center in the studio. We'll be right back.
Hey, thank you very much, Mark. That's right, Walking Mountain Science Center here with us in the studio, and I have my girl Mackenzie with me. And you know, you guys, okay, the programming at Walking Mountains is amazing, and it goes year round, but you are about to launch some summer programs. Is it next week? Is that right?
Next week we kick off, and then within the next 2 weeks, all of our locations are going to be open. So in Vail and at the top of Lion's Head too.
So
it's about to get crazy.
It's about to get crazy. It's going to be a lot of fun though. And for people that are just coming into town and they're not really sure what Walking Mountain Science Center is, obviously there's a little hint to it in the name, but I mean the variety of programming, it really is just, it's amazing.
Yeah, we just want to connect people who live here and people who are visiting to nature, whether it's hiking, science camps, one-day camps for kids that are here. It's just a way that you can see the Vail Valley in a different way versus just visiting, coming in, doing what you're here to do and leave. Right. We want people to have such a memory of what we offer.
That. And I think that that's so amazing too, just because, you know, growing up in Florida, we didn't have anything like this. Like we never went hiking. That was never like a thing. And I feel like exploring this kind of environment and having a guide that can help you out with that, so helpful.
Yes, our interpretive backcountry guides are incredible. And then our naturalists that come in and do a lot of our tours just came in last week. So now we have a whole new group of people for the summer. Everyone, the energy is crazy right now, trying to get ready for it. But our backcountry guides, they offer half-day hikes and full-day hikes. And one of the things that we absolutely love are custom hikes. So whether you have a group of people coming in with different abilities, you have wedding parties or business trips, we design these hikes for you. It's incredible.
What a great idea for a wedding party too. I mean, to be able to come in and actually have somebody that's going to entertain everybody, and they can kind of, you know, accommodate for grandma and grandpa who are going to be here, but then also like, you know, your 3-year-old nephew or whatever it might be. That's a great idea. So, okay, so obviously you have some great programs for the adults, but for the kids, what's coming up for the kids?
So we've got 2 sections of it. We have the preschoolers, the 3 to 5-year-olds, who it's sometimes really hard to find them programming since they're not old enough yet for summer camp. So we have Earth Keepers, and it's Mondays and Fridays, and they're out there exploring in the dirt, hands-on, singing, songs, stories, it's everything. So that's Mondays and Fridays. And then our summer youth camps are incredible. They're out in the wilderness, they're exploring with our naturalists. And then they're also inside doing teamwork activities. It's just all over, and it's indoors and outdoors. So regardless of weather, they learn to cope with it and just experience the land around them.
That's awesome. So, I mean, I would think as a parent, you're going to be extra excited when you get them back from the camp, because they're probably going to be exhausted. So that is awesome. And so with Walking Mountains, it's really easy to find information about your different programming. And, you know, where would you send people to get signed up for everything that's coming up?
So walkingmountains.org is where you would want to start, and you just click on programs at the top, and it has the full list of everything for all ages. But the easiest, I think, is when you go to the calendar, and that way you can really see what's available for the time that you have.
Because there's so much.
There's so much. It's overwhelming, and it's awesome. I cannot wait.
And we should probably mention too that there are, you know, there's paid programming, and for good reason, because there's so much, you know, so many resources that go into these programs. But then there's also free programming too.
So we have bird watching in the mornings, we have nature hikes, and this is different between our Vail locations, Lion's Head, and the Avon location, so you can see which time works for you. But we have nature hikes in the afternoon, so you can walk around, and it's right through our gardens with the bird watching, and then there's a couple other programs that you could just show up to Walking Mountains and have a naturalist take you out.
That's amazing.
I know.
It really is amazing how, you know, like it bugs me a lot of times when people say, oh, we have something for everybody. When you're like, no, you don't.
No.
Your price point starts at $500. No, that's not for everybody. But when it ranges for all the little guys all the way up to 107, whatever it might be, 170. That's
Good for
possible,
them. Good for
you
them.
know? But free, and then also the paid programming. I mean, it really is incredible. So, Mackenzie, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, get excited for summer at Walking Mountains. WalkingMountains.org is the website to find the full calendar of events. It really is extensive, and I promise you there's something on there for everyone. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.
I was driving home through torrential rain when my car was swept into a flash flood.
Why Carrie chose Verizon.
I scrambled up this really big tree, and I knew my wife wouldn't know what was going to happen to me. So I video chat her, and I said, yeah, I'm up in a tree. After about 5 hours and a lot of phone calls with emergency services, they sent a helicopter, picked me up to safety. This network, that giant tree, saved my life.
The network more people rely on gives you more. Like unlimited with Apple Music included, and big savings on our best phones when you switch. That's Verizon.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh God.
Oh no. For all your car's big O no's, there's always a big O yes. Get up to $70 off select sets of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires, plus up to $120 in additional mail-in rebates when using your Big O card.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. That's great information we saw just before the break from Walking Mountains. Here's a live shot from the top of Midvale, lift number 3, Wildwood Express. Lift number 3, right out of Midvale, takes you up to the top of the mountain looking off towards the south. Sun up, sundown bowl, Ptarmigan Ridge, then off towards the south, and you can see the snow up there also. We got snow here in Avon first thing this morning. It's a little crazy. And I'm walking around standing in the river. How funny is that? As long as you're prepared for whatever the day throws at you, it's not that bad. If you're gonna go and fish, just bring the clothing that you would normally have for skiing or snowboarding in the wintertime, because the snow is falling, and you'll be just fine. I've got some fold over warm gloves, a hat, it'd be okay. And wear a Gore-Tex layer because you could get wet today. There's a chance for snow or rain. Probably at this elevation, we're seeing the snow right now. If the temperatures warm up a few degrees, we could start to see a little bit of rain falling. But either way, unstable forecast for the day. Winter weather advisory in effect until later on tonight, first thing for Wednesday morning. So we are going to definitely pick up some more precipitation. It will impact the travel. We'll see 34 degrees for a high temperature in Vail mid-afternoon. 28 degrees for a low temperature this night in Vail, and then about a 60% chance of more snow falling or some rain falling at those lower elevations. It really just is kind of hinged on on the temperatures and what the temperatures end up doing. If the temperatures stay cooler, we'll pick up some more snow. For Denver today, 54. For Vail, 41 degrees. Avon, 42 degrees right here where I'm standing in the river. And the air temperature, if it's going to be a high of 42 in Avon today, and I took a water temperature reading about a half an hour ago, and the water temperature was 40 degrees. So the air is not really much warmer than the water right now, which is kind of a crazy equation to visualize considering we're almost into the 1st of June. But make sure that if the sun comes out, you put on your sunscreen, put on your Supergoop sunscreen, and they are sponsoring this weather. It's time now for the second hour of Good Morning Vail. We'll be right back.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hour number 2, Good Morning Vail, Tuesday morning, May the 28th, and it is snowing outside here in Avon. God, it's hard to believe, but what a funky weather system and pattern we've seen all springtime. Really kind of delaying the snow melt and delaying really the kickoff to the official summer, even though we are headed into June. We just finished up with Blues, Brews, and Barbecue over the weekend in Beaver Creek, and it was phenomenal. And our next big event coming our way, the GoPro Mountain Games, which is 8 days away, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday of June, and it is one of the best events on the planet and definitely one of the best events right here in the Vail Valley. So you need to be able to check that out. I want to talk a little bit about the GoPro Mountain Games and how it's all laid out. Now, you have so many things to do for the GoPro Mountain Games to be able to take it all in. It can be challenging, but if you go to their website, there's the down and dirty official, unofficial plan for when you're here at the GoPro Mountain Games. And Tom Boyd recommends that best thing to do, obviously, is to park your car, take a bike, or start walking, put on some good shoes, bring plenty of water and sunscreen, and start on one end of Vail or the other and make your way all the way through. Now, Lion's Head is going to be Dog Central, Pet Central. They've got the Doc Dogs events going on over there. The Eagle County Animal Shelter is going to have an adoption tent, and it's really everything related to the pets in Lion's Head. Then from Lion's Head, you make your way over to Solaris, where you're going to find Sponsor Village and the Slackline events, and then Gear Town, which has taken over all of Vail Village. That's sponsored by LL Bean. And then Gold Peak, events happening there, really events happening all around the entire Vail Valley for all 4 days. And one of the cool things that the kids love, make sure they bring a little bit of a bag, because all of these sponsors have swag to give away. They always have something free to give away, whether it's a koozie or a pop socket or a headband or a hat or stickers or milk or jerky, a little bit of everything. So kids load up, and it's a great way to keep them kind of active throughout the day. If you want to go and, let's say you want to go and watch the kayaking 8-ball on the International Bridge and the kids are bored with it, they can go explore. But it's a lot of fun. Go to mountaingames.com for more information. But let's go to Ashley in the studio. Hey Ash, it's snowing out here.
You know, I've been listening to you talk about the GoPro Mountain Games, but all I can focus on is that snow that's falling behind you. And with that in mind, you know, we're under winter weather advisory today. We could see another 5 to 10 inches above 9,000 feet. And if you still have winter on the mind, as I certainly do this morning, you still have a chance to get your Epic Pass for next season. It really is the best way to just access the entire world and have unlimited skiing and riding, especially here in Colorado. If you get that full Epic Pass, you have access to Breckenridge, to Keystone, Vail, Beaver Creek, Crested Butte, and Telluride for this upcoming season. That is amazing. Also, they now have passes that you can really customize for yourself and for your family. You know, they have college passes, they have military passes, they have epic day passes, and this epic day pass is really cool actually. So for instance, like for my family who lives in the South, they can go on to epicpass.com, and if they're just going to be coming out for the holidays, they can pick that 1 week. They can save up to 50% off that window ticket price, and you can customize it with holiday access, with what resorts you want to go to. It really is amazing. So epicpass.com, check that out. Coming up, we have an entire second hour of the show in store for you. We're going to have the Eagle County Animal Shelter here in the studio. We're going to take you to one of the world's highest breweries up in Leadville. We're also going to have your book report. We'll have Mark's Epic Mornings. We're going to have a look at that local weather forecast. Whew, we have a lot to do. So stay with us. We'll be right back with the kickoff of hour number 2.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor and let us put you in the spirits.
Here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone.
You're a drifter? I thought you were Kevin's dad.
A little bit of both.
If you ride, you get it. Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
This fall, pay tribute to the godfather of skiing in Warren Miller's Face of Winter, presented by Volkswagen. Continue the legacy at the official kickoff to winter. Tickets are on sale now. Go to warrenmiller.com. It's a tradition you don't want to miss.
Warren Miller's Face of Winter and other classic Warren Miller films are now available for purchase on Blu-ray and DVD from the Warren Miller Gear Store. Go to warrenmiller.com or buy digitally on iTunes, Amazon, or Google Play.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
Oh, baby, come on and say it now. Just let the words come out.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
This weather report is brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties, luxury vacation rentals and residential property management in the Vail Valley.
You are looking at a live shot in Vail. You can see I-70 down there at the bottom of your screen, and also that snowfall. Yep, we have snow expected on and off throughout the day today. We are currently under winter weather advisory, really to about 9,000 feet. We could potentially see another 5 to 10 inches before midnight tonight above 9,000 feet, and then having that snow trickling down all the way down to about 6,500 feet. So that could even be reaching the streets of Eagle and Gypsum today. Now looking at our temperatures, we're going to be seeing those highs reaching into the 30s today, about a 90% chance of that rain-snow mixture throughout the day today. And then our sunset tonight at 8:25 p.m. and we'll start to see those clouds and those snow showers start to diminish as we head into the evening and overnight hours. Now, as we look at what's going on with your conditions along I-70, we just saw that live shot in Vail. We'll be seeing those temperatures in Vail right around 41 degrees, 42 in Avon, 48 in Eagle, and 54 down along the Front Range. But as you'll see, we are expecting moisture really across the entire state today. And then for that extended forecast, things start to look up. Starting tomorrow, we'll see just a 45% chance of moisture with those temperatures in the 40s. And then by the time we get to Sunday, we have that sunshine returning for the weekend, temperatures rebounding into the 60s. It's going to be a beautiful time to get outside, but we still have quite a bit of moisture ahead of us for today, tomorrow, and for Thursday. It's all brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties. Coming up, we're going to check in with Mark and his epic morning adventures, and then, oh man, I have quite the guest to introduce you to in the studio.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Okay, down here on the Eagle River now, I'm actually standing in the water about 2 feet in. Water is up to my knees and it's cold. We're looking at about 40 degrees. I talked to you a little bit earlier about fishing with streamers. This right here, once again, remember, is the Flugen Zombie. And I talked about fishing water that is not as active as the moving water. So places like behind that rock, I don't know if you can see that eddy, that calm spot behind. The water breaks around the rock on either side. So you have current seams on either side of the lower end of that rock, and then right in the middle, there's a calm spot. So typically fish will hang out in that calmer water, and then all their food sources will be carried through the faster current seams. They'll come out into the current seam, grab the food, and then slink back into the calm water. I'm fishing with a streamer. Now my goal is to cast it out into that calmer water, let it sink a little bit, and then I'm gonna strip it back in and give it some action like an actual swimming fish. Now, because the water temperatures are cold, the action of a swimming fish is not going to be real active because of these cooler temperatures. As the water temperatures warm up, you're going to find the fishing to be more active and the fish to be more active. So you're just going to cast it out there and move it around. Lots of different ways, lots of different retrieval rates. As you can see, I'm stripping it in. Strip, strip, strip. And then I'll make another cast. Strip, strip, strip. The water on my knees, it's kind of like hydrotherapy. All right, this is your Vail Summit Orthopedics Epic Morning. We have a puppy in the studio with Ash after the break.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
You work hard for your weekend, so make the most of it through Bustang, a service designed by CDOT to change the way you move. Bustang delivers passengers to destinations throughout the state, 7 days a week. So whether you want to spend your Saturday touring a brewery in Fort Collins, seeing friends in Colorado Springs, or climbing a peak near Vail, you only need to grab the reins and go. Weekend service is now available on all routes.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know.
Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry, Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh. Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away. Okay, just get ready to have your heart just melt. We have the Eagle County Animal Shelter here in the studio, and this morning we have, of course, the lovely Rhiannon, and then tell us who this is.
Yeah, good morning. This is Miss Birdie.
Birdie.
Yeah, she is a 6-month-old. You know, we think lab baby border collie mix. You know, she's not going to get too big. She's a great size, a little shy, but she's so loving, and she just gets along with everybody. So.
She has just captivated the hearts of everyone in our studio this morning. Everyone is coming out of the woodwork to come and say hi and to pet her. Do you see what she is doing? And how old do you think she is?
We have her around 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
So we're talking puppy status.
Yeah.
But look at this.
She's played this morning, so she's has her puppy downtime right now, which is perfect for the show.
Exactly. It's, yes,
Yeah.
good timing on that.
Yeah.
So she is really active. She does like to play.
Yeah. She's going to need someone who's going to give her that confidence. But they're going to find out that she's going to love going on hikes, playing with other dogs at the dog park, heading out to the farmers market. She's going to be just an awesome mountain dog.
I mean, she is just the sweetest. That little face is just, oh my gosh. Now I have to tell you, you're going to have some competition for Birdie because our producer this morning, Miss Kenzie, is already she's in love with you. She's in love with you, and how could she not be? She's got her little cupcake collar on and her little ladybug leash. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I am talking about you. So when it comes to finding Birdie, how did she end up at the shelter?
Yeah, so she came from Houston, Texas. She came with a group of dogs about almost 2 weeks ago. And so we just work with a group out there that pulls dogs from high kill shelters in the Houston area and brings them up to Colorado.
And I should mention too that it really is amazing the work that you guys do here. You end up bringing a lot of dogs in from other states and a lot of times from Texas because you have such a high placement rate that you actually have the room to bring more dogs in.
Yeah, it's amazing how much people love their pets out here, and we're getting these dogs that are fun. Like Birdie is incredible, and it's awesome to bring her out to our community.
Definitely. I mean, she is going to make somebody just, what a sweet, sweet dog. And when people adopt from you, what is it that, what's that process like? And then, what do the dogs come with, I guess we should say? Like, how do they come to you?
Yeah, Birdie's already been spayed. She's up to date on her vaccine. She's been microchipped, dewormed, the whole rigmarole. So she's ready to go. I mean, there's really not much else you need to do. I mean, we ask that you take her to your vet as soon as after you adopt her, just to make sure she gets a checkup from that. But then she's ready to go.
That's amazing. I mean, and just, being a dog owner myself, and you know this too, I mean, if you were to get a dog from somewhere else, getting those vaccinations, getting the spay or neuter, I mean, that's a lot of money. Yeah. And so they already come with it. And then, something else that we should mention, we've been talking about the GoPro Mountain Games recently. You guys are going to be out there with a bunch of dogs.
Yes, we're going to have a ton of dogs. I mean, obviously hopefully this girl gets snapped up, but if not, she'll be there. We have so many cuties coming up. I mean, I can't even explain how much cuteness I have at the shelter right now. So it's going to be fun. We're going to be doing adoption specials. We'll be in the Lion's Head area with all the other dog events. It's one of my favorite events of the year. So I'm really looking forward to it.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, so head on down to the Eagle County Animal Shelter today, and and check out Birdie if Mackenzie doesn't already adopt her before she even leaves the set this morning. But your hours are what?
Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay, so 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Yeah. Stop on in. Otherwise, make sure to check them out at the GoPro Mountain Games. Well, thank you so much for bringing her in. Birdie, thank you so much for coming in, sweetheart. Oh my gosh, you're the best TV dog in the history of TV8. This is amazing. All right, Eagle County Animal Shelter, make sure to stop on in or see them at the GoPro Mountain Games. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
All right, this weather report, next one brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear sponsor for Vail Resorts. And you're not going to need a bright pair of sunglasses to block the bright light first thing today, because we do have snow falling, continuing to fall. I'll stroll down here. I'm making my way a little further west, go find another good little fishing hole. Like I said, the rivers change once those river levels come up, so you kind of have to get a little more creative. Peaceful out here. Temperatures are a little cool. They're not going to get much warmer than what you're seeing right now. Probably for Vail, that high temperature, mid-afternoon, right around 34 degrees, maybe a little bit warmer if we get a shift in the cloud cover a little bit. But it is snowing here in Avon first thing, probably snowing more as you're making your way east up and over towards Vail and I-70, Vail Pass, Eisenhower and Johnson tunnels. Keep that in mind today if you are traveling anywhere, because roadways are going to be dramatically impacted by poor visibility and some mixed precipitation on the roadways, so be careful. 90% chance of rain, snow showers on and off throughout our day. Winter weather advisory in effect until later on this evening, so I'm definitely going to change where it's going to be for the day, and then we'll see the sunshine hopefully return by the end of the week a little bit. Evening lows in the 28, 20, upper 20s, another continued percentage of snow falling and rain snowing, about 60%. Sun setting at 8:25. Breckenridge temperatures mid-mountain about 30 degrees. All of our other resorts that are listed here are closed for the season. They're going to reopen for summer for fun, but Breckenridge staying open on weekends for the next 2 weekends in June, the first 2 weekends. Keep that in mind. This weather report brought to you by Oakley. Time now for a book report with Ashley in the studio.
On days like today, when the resorts are closed and the trails really aren't open yet, and we have snow falling, we're under a winter weather advisory, I have some essentials that I need. First of all, I need some nice cozy sweaters or blankets to wrap up in. I also need some nice warm coffee or tea and a great book. But sometimes, I don't know about you, you just heard the road conditions from Mark. It's going to be a little bit crazy out there. I don't even feel like driving to the library. Well, guess what? You don't have to anymore. So as long as you have a library card, if you go to evld.org, they have a wealth of digital resources. So not only do they have some great, local history and things like that you can dig up on there, but they also have audiobooks, they have ebooks, they have just that immediate ability to check these things out. And we're talking some of the most popular titles out there. Not too long ago, I was looking for a book that I wanted to pick up at the local bookstore. They were out of it. Turns out they had a copy online as part of the ebooks that I could access on evld.org. So I typed in my library card number online. I checked it out right then and there, read it on my phone, and was really happy that I did. I loved it, and it was so easy, so seamless. All you need to do is have a photo ID to get your library card, even if you're just visiting for the week, even if you're just the second homeowner, you can get a library card and access these resources for free. So check it out at evld.org. Coming up, we're going to be going on a little road trip to Leadville, and I have something really special to introduce you to.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh. 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 Oh.
Oh no. For all your car's big O no's, there's always a big O yes. Get up to $70 off select sets of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires, plus up to $120 in additional mail-in rebates when using your Big O card.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits, where we're buying big, selling low, and having fun. This store offers the largest selection of beer, wine, and spirits. Alongside 42 cooler doors, this wide array of choices is accompanied by a knowledgeable staff and 5 in-house sommeliers. You are sure to find something that you cannot live without, or something you just have to try. Come on by, say hello, we hope to see you soon.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
Welcome to Leadville, home of Periodic Brewing, North America's highest craft brewery, sitting at 10,156 feet. Let's go check it out. Hey Chris, how's it going?
Hey Ashley, how are you doing?
Good to see you. So you are just one of the owners and founders of Periodic Brewing, really family owned and run, huh?
Yeah, it was established by my brother, youngest brother and his wife, and then myself and my wife in 2015, yeah.
That's incredible. Now tell me about the name and the logo. There's some really cool history behind it.
Periodic Brewing, Leadville's known PB, lead for Leadville, and it really kind of brings together the mining theme of the town, the mining heritage here. And we just kind of love the way it pulls everything together, yeah.
Okay, now how many brews do you typically have on tap?
We love to create traditional recipes, everything from like light-bodied pilsners all the way through Russian imperial stouts, and we play with the flavors somewhere in between, usually between 6 and 12 beers on tap.
Man, that must be a lot of work.
It is, between recipe creation and also the actual brewing process. Actually, Evan's in the back brewing right now if you want to go check that out.
Absolutely. Ashley, how's it going?
Good, good to
sent me
meet you.
back here. I
Right.
hear that you are not only the brewmaster, but you have several titles around here.
Yeah, co-owner, founder, vice president of operations. It's a busy place.
Obviously a busy place. What are you brewing today?
We're brewing a beer de garde today, a Belgian French style, nice and crisp, a malty body, very fun beer.
Yum. All right. What are some of the ingredients that go into that?
So we'll use a range of ingredients from all over the world. This time we're using some American two-row, some Belgian Pilsner, a couple of hops that we've never used before in any of our beers. So it's a nice pilot for us.
So where does it start? Where does the brewing process start?
So it'll start over here. We have our hot liquor tun that basically holds hot water. We'll move the hot water into our mash tun where you add the grains and make oatmeal, and you're getting the sugars out of the grains. That's what you're really looking for, is the sugar and flavor out of the malted and kilned grains. Once we have all of that sugar water, we'll remove that, put it in the boil kettle, and boil the beer along with the hops to get the hops distributed throughout the beer for flavor or aroma.
Okay, now in the brewing process, being at this high of an altitude, is there anything that you have to do differently?
One of the key things in our boil process is the hot break. Home brewers will know about that. It's when the proteins foam up and the beer gets very angry. Down at sea level, it's not that bad. Up here, there's so little atmospheric pressure that it'll push beer straight out of the kettle during that hot break. We have to be very careful to get past that point.
Oh, really? So it gets really angry.
It does, yes.
Well, once that's done, you've navigated the altitudinal hazards, then how long does it actually take for the beer to be ready to taste?
Between 2 and 2.5 weeks for most of our beers. Some will go longer, 6 to 8 weeks if they have to age.
That's a lot of love, a lot of work that goes into each one of these beers.
Good bit of patience, yeah.
How much do you typically brew every year?
This facility, we do right around 400 barrels per year, a barrel being 31 gallons in the U.S.
Wow, that's impressive. Well, I think it's about time we taste some of your hard work. What
Sounds
do you think?
great.
Up to the tasting room. Chris and Evan, thank you so much for the tour today. And where can people find you?
If you look us up at periodicbrewing.com or on Facebook, we keep our addresses there. You can find out where we are here in Leadville and also in Northeast Denver. We'll always have our beer menu and our food menus online and our events as well.
Nice. Well, cheers to Periodic Brewing.
Cheers.
This weather report is brought to you by Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Elevate your adventure this summer at America's only mountaintop theme park.
All right, here's a shot from the Glenwood Caverns adventure park up at the top, right there between Glenwood and West Glenwood. This place is just so much fun, everybody. You got to go spend some time there. It is one of the highest adventure parks, an adventure park on top of a mountain. How cool is that? They do a great job. You got to stop by and check it out. Go to glenwoodcaverns.com for more information. Snowing out here in Avon. Not snowing in Glenwood. It's cloudy, maybe a little bit of rain, but it's snowing right here on the river. And our water temperatures, our air temperatures are teetering on that snow-rain mix. So we have some pretty wet snow out here first thing, but it's snowing a little bit harder now than it was when I first came out at 7 o'clock. Tonight's forecast, 28 degrees for that low temperature in Vail, 60% chance of snow continuing, sun setting at 8:25, and that's what it's going to be like this evening in Vail. Your resort reports showing you once again Vail, Beaver Creek here in Eagle County, Breckenridge, Keystone, and Summit County. Breckenridge still open on weekends now. The first 2 weekends of June, they're going to be open for skiing and snowboarding. They're going to continue to pick up more snow. They've picked up lots of snow, I think over 460 inches of snow. Wednesday for us in Vail, 43 degrees, afternoon showers. Thursday, 49. So we're starting to see a warming trend, 5 to 10 degrees every day. Friday, a chance of sunshine with some cloud cover. Saturday, more cloudy skies. Sunday, it looks like sunshine returns. Temperature is going to be in the upper 60s. So pretty darn good. All right, that's your Glenwood Caverns weather. We're taking a break, and then I'm going to give you some information about one of the fly fishing competitions that are a part of the GoPro Mountain Games this year. It's been a tried and true piece of their puzzle for years. It's called the Two Fly Extreme. I'll have that information after the break.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor and let us put you in the spirits.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
You visit the mountains for a reason. You work hard, you play hard, you earn your turns. You want to stay active. That's where we come in. If you're the type of person who likes to visit the mountains to relax and play, then you're our type of person. We specialize in treating mountain injuries for mountain people. So if you want to get back to biking, skiing, and playing in beautiful Colorado, come see the surgeons mountain locals and visitors have trusted for over 30 years. Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Epic Morning is brought to you by TV8. Follow us on Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, Twitter at TV8 Vail, and Facebook.
Okay, now if you follow the GoPro Mountain Games, you're probably aware that along with all of the different other competitions they have, one of their staple competitions is the Two Fly Extreme. Now the way this works, it's a fly fishing competition. On Saturday the 8th, guys and girls that have signed up will meet in a field and they will have targets to cast at and a certain amount of time to hit those targets for points. Now if you advance, the top 15 guys, the top 5 females will advance to the semifinals of this casting competition, which takes place at the International Bridge at about 2 o'clock on Saturday, where there's more targets anchored in the river off the bridge, and you have, once again, a certain amount of time to earn points hitting all of these targets. Now, if you qualify in advance, the top 7 men, the top 3 ladies will move on to Sunday, where you actually get to go and catch fish. But the ticket is, you get 2 fly patterns. You get 6 flies total, but you can only have 2 patterns. So you can't choose out of all your thousands of flies you have in your fly boxes. It has to be 2 flies. And once you lose your flies, you're done. And big prize package this year, lots of cash, stand-up paddleboard completely outrigged with fly fishing gear for your solo fishing adventures. The GoPro Mountain Games, it's the best. Let's take a closer look.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Okay, it's time now for your look at your weather. I made my way underneath this big pine tree to kind of get out of the wetness of the snow falling as that snow continues to fall. Let's take a little walk out and I'll show you, in case you don't believe me, because it is almost June. Yeah, it's snowing. Look at that. It's actually pretty peaceful out here. It's beautiful, but we are going to see this right here. This is pretty much your weather for the day in Avon. You're looking at that all day long. Winter weather advisory in effect until tonight. For our Vail forecast, now expect it to be a little bit warmer here in Avon. Vail will see temperatures midday getting into the 30s, upper 30s, maybe hit 40 degrees. Good chance of rain and snow, about a 90%, 100% chance of moisture falling throughout the day. We'll see temperatures this evening in Vail getting into the 20s. A good percentage of moisture continuing, about 60%. And we're going to see that sunset at about 8:25. If you are going to be down in Denver today, if you're traveling to Denver, think twice about it. Be careful. Roadways impacted. those higher pass areas, Vail Pass, Eisenhower, and Johnson tunnels. We'll see temperatures a little warmer, 54 degrees for the high temperature in Denver. For Avon, right where I'm standing, about 42 degrees. That's 2 degrees warmer than the water temperature right now. And then in Eagle, about 48 degrees. They saw temperatures in the upper 70s just the other day. So a big swing, big cold front pushing on through. We'll see unstable weather, but temperatures trending on the warmer side Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. By Sunday, 65 to 68 degrees and sunny in Vail. But we're going to see afternoon showers and cloud cover throughout the course of the next couple of days. We want to thank GMC for this weather report. They are the exclusive partner for Vail Resorts. We're taking a break, and then we've got the Vail Veterans Program in the studio with Ashley talking about a big fundraising, up-and-coming golf event. We'll be right back.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, God.
Oh no. For all your car's big O no's, there's always a big O yes. Get up to $70 off select sets of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires, plus up to $120 in additional mail-in rebates when using your Big O card.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
This fall, pay tribute to the godfather of skiing in Warren Miller's Face of Winter, presented by Volkswagen. Continue the legacy at the official kickoff to winter. Tickets are on sale now. Go to warrenmiller.com. It's a tradition you don't want to miss.
Warren Miller's Face of Winter and other classic Warren Miller films are now available for purchase on Blu-ray and DVD from the Warren Miller Gear Store. Go to warrenmiller.com or buy digitally on iTunes, Amazon, or Google Play.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing.
Now, we just celebrated Memorial Day yesterday, and Memorial Day is all about, honoring those who have passed away serving in our military, men and women. But, we have a lot of men and women who have served in our military and who were wounded doing what they're doing, and they have a hard time recovering when they get home. And sometimes that recovery can be really expensive, and it can be really trying. And thankfully, we have some amazing people that are part of our community that are really helping our wounded warriors with their next steps. And I have a couple of them here in the studio with me this morning. So we have Bill and Chad. Good morning, you guys.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming in this morning. Now, you look like you're ready for a little bit of golf. And Bill, tell us a little bit about, first of all, where it is that you work and what it is that you're doing for Wounded Warriors this week.
Yes, Country Club of the Rockies and the Military Warrior Support Foundation. And it changes lives, to your point. Coming off of this holiday and paying homage to all the people that have served this country and kept us free in our way of life, this is an opportunity to make a difference in the lives of those who come back and have just a horrible time transitioning from military life to civilian life. And then with the burden of handicap, many of them, it's so many hundreds of thousands are affected. And this organization that we're representing and hosting this golf tournament to raise some money is making a difference in people's lives.
Which we full-heartedly support. And so, Chad, tell me about your role in this tournament, and also when is it happening?
Yeah, so my role at Country Club of the Rockies, I'm the PGA head golf professional there. This event's happening this Thursday. We're so honored to have our third event. This is the third year in a row that we've supported the Military Warrior Support Foundation. Event's going to kick off registration 11 o'clock. We got lunch at the practice range at noon. We got some nice announcements. The Vail Valley Veterans Program Color Guard will be there. We've got a young lady singing the national anthem. We'll get golf going at 1:30, and then hopefully the snow will stop and we won't have any weather that day. But we'll have awards and a little auction afterwards, probably around 6:30. But just just so happy to be hosting this event again, and again, just hope the weather cooperates.
Right. Well, I mean, at least according to our forecast, it looks like things are going to be clearing up by Thursday.
Yeah,
so this is good news.
Absolutely. And one more thing, if anybody is interested in participating in this event, they can contact the Country Club of the Rockies Golf Shop. That phone number is 970-926-3021. We still have a few spots in the event, and would love to get a few more groups signed up.
Okay, so still a few spots left. So what if, let's say I just kind of want to participate, but I don't have necessarily like a whole group. Are there spots for people that are just singles?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Give us a call, and we'll get a single out there. We'll get a twosome out there, a threesome. So we're here just to support this wonderful event and all these former veterans that have just sacrificed their lives for us.
Right.
And it's a very special day for everybody.
Yeah, definitely. Great week to be doing it. And Bill, tell us a little bit more about Country Club of the Rockies. Where's it located, and what's the setting going to be like when people show up for this tournament?
Country Club of the Rockies here in the Valley is maybe the first private club here in the Valley, and it's a gated community in Arrowhead and Edwards, one of the top 100 ranked golf courses in the world. It's a very high-end private facility, and not many people, honestly, get a chance to experience it unless you're really familiar with one of our members there. And they're from all over the country and come and go basically in the summer months, and we're excited to have the membership and the board say, you know what, this is a cause that's important to us, and this member that is a part of our family brought it to the boards and said, you know what, we want to support it, but let's make a difference. This organization, believe it or not, this one nonprofit has given over 800 homes to wounded warriors.
Wow.
And made such a difference in their lives. Not only the homes, but cars, transportation, support, mentoring. It really is a multiple-pronged nonprofit that touches these wounded warriors on all different levels. It really is life-changing, and it represents the Valley beautifully.
That's amazing. So again, your opportunity to participate, it's coming up this Thursday. Mother Nature is going to participate. I'm just going to keep those fingers crossed. We're going to have plenty of sunshine, but regardless, we can put some layers on and get out there and golf if we need to. And so there is still a little bit of time to sign up. And also, it's not like it's starting at 7 a.m. So people can kind of sleep in a little bit, get over there, maybe go to work and then head on over for lunch and kind of kick things off. So again, Chad, one more time, the number to call to get signed up is what?
Yeah, 970-926-3021. That'll take you straight to the golf shop. Ask for myself or any of the other professional staff, and we'll get you signed up and get you any other information that you might need for that day.
Perfect. Well, you guys, thank you so much
Thanks,
for coming
Ashley.
on this
Thank
morning
you.
and sharing, and also just for putting effort behind such an incredible organization and benefiting an incredible organization.
Well, from a news organization and a channel here broadcasting, you guys are doing all I've ever seen in my career of making a difference in your community. Thank you for sharing and being a partner with us.
Anytime,
You're
anytime,
welcome.
right?
Thanks for having
us. That's what this is all about.
Right?
Thank you very much.
Well, check it out. Again, it's this Thursday. Don't miss out. It's your opportunity to help support some of the people that make our lives what they are. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Okay, so our weather is a little bit crazy today. We've already seen that snow falling on the river where Mark Sassy has been out on his epic morning adventure, and we're expecting to see it continue really throughout the entire day today with our highs only reaching about 34 degrees. Very much feeling like we are under a winter weather advisory, which we are until midnight tonight. So this snow continues and then starts to taper off as we get into the evening and overnight hours, but still about a 60% chance of snow overnight because that winter weather advisory does not expire until midnight. Now this is for 9,000 feet and above, where we could still potentially see anywhere between about 5 to 10 inches, which means that if you're going to be heading over to Breckenridge for their first weekend of June, that they're going to be open. They're going to be open the 1st and 2nd and also the 8th and 9th. So they're closed today, but they will be open again this Saturday and Sunday. But mid-mountain conditions, if you were heading over there today, in the 30s and at least another 2 inches of snow possible, probably a little bit more. But by the time we get into the weekend, we're going to continue to see this moisture really for Wednesday and for Thursday starting to kind of taper off a little bit. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, sunshine on the way, and those temperatures reaching 60 degrees by Sunday. So that is a look at what's happening with that local weather forecast. Now coming up, whether it's rainy, whether it's sunny, if you want to have the perfect spirit to go with your barbecue, or maybe you're cooking up some nice warm soup or something like that for tonight, we have Avon Liquor coming into the studio. We're also going to be checking in with Mark once again down along the river.
Epic Morning is brought to you by TV8. Follow us on Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, Twitter at TV8 Vail, and Facebook.
It's kind of dumping out here on the river first thing this morning. It's quite beautiful. We talked a little bit before about those fishing situations where you're looking for that calm water. Now, about 30 yards away, big rock, a big quiet spot of water behind it. Now, if you had access to a boat, that would be a great spot to throw some streamers. It's tough from the shoreline because if you notice, the trees are right here, so you can't get a full back cast to get the amount of line out you need to reach that area. So don't take a chance. Do not try to wade into the river to get out there because the current's pretty fast. But standing here on the shoreline, let me show you a couple spots that you could have access to. Once again, calm water behind the rocks. These areas right in here could potentially produce some fish. And then as I spin around downstream, once again, the rock I'm standing on, believe it or not, right below it and kind of all the way down to that tree, kind of calm water in here. So you could feasibly make some casts in this calm water and do those stripping retrieval rates and see if you can't stir up fish. You don't need a lot of water when you're fishing with the streamers. You just need to have the right kind of action. You can go right against the bank and let it sink and strip it in. You'd be surprised. Those fish just kind of hang out in crazy spots this time of the year. It really can be exciting to catch a fish on a streamer because they are very aggressive and they take those flies like they mean it. And the fly that I have on, that zombie fly, is like 2.5 inches of pure fish candy. They love them. So I'm hoping to get a fish. I'm going to continue to fish. We have the return of Carrie Hogan in the studio with Avon Liquor after the break.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Can I just tell you, this is my favorite part of any show. This is Carrie Hogan, and she's kind of like the head honcho of Avon Liquor. And Carrie, you know what? Listen, The weather is just weird.
Oh, come
It is
on,
weird.
right?
We have more snow today.
I know.
And sometimes
Powder
that
day.
just makes me want to have a really nice bottle of wine, or, you know, like for those beer drinkers out there, Avon Liquor has what you need. Now, you brought a really great selection this morning. So let's just start down here and tell us what you brought in the beer category.
You're touching one of the hardest to get beers right there, Pliny the Elder. And usually when you come into the Avon Liquor, you have to ask for it. We're only able to give you one at a time, but it's off season. So I'd come in and I'd get some Pliny the Elder while you can before the tourists come back. This is very sought after from Russian River Brewing. It's very hard to get. We only get a certain amount of bottles per month, but this time of year there's only, you know, like this we only get 12 cans of. This is the Port Brewing's special anniversary, but there's only 12 people in town. So come on in, come get these things while you can. Usually in the wintertime or in the summer when we're rolling, you know, you won't see these for, you know, you just don't get to see those kind of things.
I had no
they
idea
don't
that
last
it was
very
so
long.
exclusive. I had no idea.
Very much so. You're not going to find that in your grocery stores.
Interesting.
And then we've also got some absolutely cool and very extensive whiskey and bourbon selection.
Of course you do.
And you know, there's a lot of, you know, people know their Wellers, people know their Pappy. They ask for some of the same things because that's what they read about, that's what they've heard is the good ones. There's a lot out there. And you want to hit some of these before they go on the radar. So, you know, come in and look at our whiskey selection. It's fantastic. We've tasted through them. We can help you with whatever style. But, you know, if we don't have the Wellers right now, there are plenty of other things. And we'll be getting our Wellers barrel soon. So anyway, whiskeys I know are hot. Again, there's only 12 people in town. Come on in, you can get what you want right now. And then, you know, it's a beautiful day to go inside, read a book, grab a great beer, grab a great bottle of wine. I brought some really fun wines. Nothing is expensive here. They're all right around $15 and below. Really fun food wine here. So, you know, again, it's a great day to cook.
Yeah.
You know, make up something fun. But this is from Austria. It's a white blend of Chardonnay, Pinot Blanc, and a little bit of, Gruner. And then this one is a beautiful Sauvignon Blanc from the Loire Valley in France. A lot of people know their, you know, New Zealand Sauvignon Blancs, but there's other areas. The Loire Valley has a beautiful round taste to it instead of that grapefruit juice that you get from New Zealand. I love the little guy on the label here, but that's a great little bottle of wine. Rosés are starting to roll in every single minute. And don't forget, you know, rosés all year round. And it's made from red wine grapes, so it's going to have the complexity of a red wine, but the crispness of a white. And this is cool. This is half Gamay and half Pinot Noir from France. Very expressive, very wonderful. Again, great with like a stew if you made a stew today or something like that. Barbecue. I don't know, you might be out there in your raincoat or your snowsuit, but these are great little barbecue wines. We've got lots of $12.99. Grenache, Syrah, Carignan, about the same blend here. Rich, wonderful, delicious, not on the radar as far as, you know, the American palate goes. A lot of times these things are really over-deliver for their prices. So come in, we have plenty of time to talk to you.
I mean, I could open up one of these bottles of wine and just listen to you
Should
talk.
we? Well, let's just talk together. But yeah, let's definitely open a bottle of wine.
It's fascinating what you're going to learn at Avon Liquor. You're going to get the best price possible on something that you didn't even know that you love, but Carrie's going to help you find that next thing that you love. And where are you guys located?
We are right in the middle of the financial district in Avon. So if you pick a bank, we're right in the middle. We're in the Avon Center, very tall building, right next to Venture Sports. Come in and see us. Yeah, it's you know, we love to talk hooch. We love to talk about our stuff. So come on in and we can help you with that. And don't forget, you know, Avon Liquor is very local. We've been there for years. We donate to this valley. We give back. So we appreciate your business very much.
Oh my God, we love you so much. You're the best.
Thank you.
Oh man. All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to talk to Carrie more about what I'm going to be taking home with me today. And we'll see you back here for the close in just a second. Yep, I'm going to need all of
a little
these.
fireplace and a nice.
You know, how good does that look? Garfinkel's right here in Lion's Head. How are
I
you?
was waiting for you to stop cooking here. Today we're going to be cooking a little bit of herb.
Hot German rye bread.
Fresh out of the oven,
Yes.
some butter. I love it.
So we get a nice kind of texture in the fish, golden brown crust.
Okay.
The
the food looks great and smells even better.
Cheers to you.
This new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky, but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck, big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope mom knows what to do. Mom! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Whew, the snow continues to fall, everybody. For your day, expect to see your typical weather for the day. So traveling will be impacted. Just be careful if you are driving today, and get out and enjoy. Maybe go do a little fly fishing. It's okay if you get wet while you're fly fishing. Bike ride, maybe not so much. Maybe sit inside, read a book, go to the rec center, go for a nice long breakfast of sorts. Enjoy the many restaurants we have around Eagle County in the valley. We are going to see the snow continue through tonight, and then possibly unstable weather for the next couple of days before the sunshine hopefully returns for the weekend. But what a great show. I want to thank Carrie Hogan for coming in, the Vail Veterans Program, and their big golf tournament this Thursday. Also, Rhiannon Rowe with the Eagle County Animal Shelter and Birdie the puppy up for adoption. That's amazing. And also Walking Mountains. Let's thank them also. Have a great day, everybody. Be safe. Make some memories. If you have good ones, take some photos. Hashtag Vail TV8. And you can tune in tomorrow. We'll be live once again from 7 to 9 for Good Morning Vail. We'll see you tomorrow.
Welcome to the Vail Home Show and another beautiful season here in Colorado. Hello, I'm Katie LaSalle, and for the next 30 minutes, our cameras will take you inside some of the most spectacular homes in the Vail Valley. Here, the country's most talented architects, builders, and